Okay, here are some of the community fish, fins and things. We have some cherry barbs over here, and this is a head and tail eye tetra. There's some silver tip tetras back here swimming around. And then there's some regular cherry barbs like this one. Let's see what's over in this tank. We have some gold barbs in here, some albino tiger barbs. That's a little sparkling dwarf gourami. And there's some little honey gouramis up here swimming around. These are all very nice community fish. Here's a little checker barb swimming to the back. Over here we have some raspberry hets. Up there swimming is a cory catfish. That's a Paleotis spotted cory cat. This is a school of tiger barbs right here. They're a little bit more feisty. They're good in groups though. And a couple little copperfire dwarf gouramis. This tank's got the red coral platies and a school of neon tetras over here. There's quite a few of those in there. Those are great little community fish. The more the merrier. This one's got some blue dom platies in it. Some Ullamos. This is a little ordinary rainbow fish. And a couple of Debui cats. These are kind of like a glass cat with a stripe on them. Here we have some green tiger barbs. They're pretty neat little fish. Another albino tiger barb. And some metallic green platies there in the back. They're pretty fun. This is a glowfish tank. It's got the glowfish danios. They come in many different colors. And there's a glowfish tetra swimming right there in the front. And there's also a group of, those are albino cory cats right there. This is an African cichlid tank. Up here is a redfin botia. There's many different Africans in here. There's a nice yellow labidi. One of the big peacock cichlids, that's an Apache. There's a lot of different variety in here. This is a tank of danios. There's the zebra danios and some gold danios over there. This one's got some longfin blue danios. They're kind of a pretty little, easy to take care of fish. A couple of red white platies there hanging out. This is a very pretty blood gourami. Those are dwarf gourami. They don't get very big and they're pretty friendly in community tanks. There's some angels back there. Those are silver angels. Very nice. They get big. Here's some powder blues. Those are powder blue dwarf gouramis. And a group of painted platies swimming around in there. There's a couple more of the powder blues in there and some more angels. This one's got some iridescent sharks. These guys get huge. They're a good schooling catfish, not aggressive, but they do get big. Mickey Mouse platies swimming around in there. And more willow moths. These are little Beckford pencil tetras. They're cool little fish. They kind of swim around together. This has got some Pristella tetras swimming in the back, along with some, oh, there's a platy, a twin bar platy. And there's some black neon tetras. And some gold tetras right there with some glow light tetras. More fun community fish. Up here we have some silver hatchets. There's a rummy nose tetra. And a lot of little marigold wag platies. You can mix pretty much all these fish I've just showed you, except for some of the cichlids. Over here we have a lot of different, a little bit bigger fish. These are some Colombian red and blue tetras. These are giant danios with the stripes swimming back and forth. That's a tinfoil barb. Those get huge. These are rosy barbs. They're a really bright red, really nice community fish for a little bit bigger size tank with not tiny little fish in them. This tank has some blood red cichlids in it. Those are parrot cichlids. There's a little moonlight gourami, a red-eye tetra, a couple of pink kissers. Oh, back there in the corner, that is a zebra plecostomus. These are really pretty plecostomus. They just went zip away. Here's some little mini crabs. These are the big claw crabs. There's a little Micropatina poma back there. That's a leaf fish. If you can kind of see him, can't really see him very well. Some more little. These are Variatus, red and black Variatus with red tails. Little crabs crawling around in there. They seem to get along. They're a good scavenger. You got to watch out for them escaping. In here we have some Bozeman rainbows. There's a whole group of them right there. That's a killifish. It's a yellow killifish sitting up here. They like to hang out near the top. There's a little, that's a black molly back there. Kind of a Sphenops molly. Over here's some more angelfish. These are nice, kind of small to medium-sized angelfish. And there's in the back there's a bristlenose plecostomus. Those are a very good algae eater. They eat more than the regulars, and they don't get very big. They get about 4 inches. Tank full of mollies. They kind of like a little salt in the water, a little bit brackish water, but they do good in most tanks. Good community live-bearing fish. Like a lot of planted material with them. And let's see, oh, over here we have some swords, little swordfish, and these are bala sharks in here. They're another nice fish. They get rather large too, but they're not real aggressive at all. Here we have a dragon eel swimming around. He's a dragon goby, another name for him. They kind of like a little brackish water too. They eat brine shrimp. They just swam to the back, so I can't see them now. But and some more angels. There's that dragon. They'll swim around, all crazy like. This is a bunch more of the African cichlids. They sit still for a minute. Show them. It's a pretty living stony one. There's some reds and all different colors. There's a little patchy peacock there. A little OB peacock swimming to the back. There's a little OB peacock there. This tank's got some the little bit bigger Oscars. These are actually pretty small compared to how big they get. They're right in the sun. There's a big, that's a pacu. Those get huge. They pretty much never stop growing. And of course you have goldfish. These are fantail goldfish. There's different types. There's calicos. That's a Ryukin, red and white. There's a little celestial eye. If you turn around here, you can see he's looking up at the stars. We have a black moor over here. And a bunch of other little plants and things. The big giant goldfish. These are good for ponds. Pond season is coming up, so make sure you stock up. Sometimes we have the koi in here with them. And then of course we have mini feeder fish, rosy reds and big goldfish. These are little white clouds. They're cute little fish. You can just put them in a tank and watch them grow. They get pretty nice looking when they get big. And that's some of the fish at Fins and Things. Thanks for taking the tour.